Hey, Rory Singh here from the powerhousemarketer.com. Just gonna share some information, clone the website, Cash FX. We'll talk about that. A few other deals. Finalmente Global. Rypex trade and Forrise, according to this scam alert global that someone sent me, had the similar pattern to what is happening with Cash FX right now. So we'll get into that in just a moment. If this is your first time on this channel, what I do every single day, I create mostly reviews, content that can help you make money as well as save money. I also do training videos as well as mindset videos. Okay. I highly recommend you subscribe. Find the big red subscribe button. Even click on the bell notification icon. That way, every single time I go live with a new piece of content, you'll be one of the very first people to access that newly created information. Okay. I'm also going to ask you to like this video and share this video. That way, videos like this, informative, educational videos, will help more people. Whatever you ask for, whatever you put out to the universe will come back, help more people, and you in turn will help you. Okay. Cash FX Group, been around for quite a while now. I did a review on it about a year or two ago on it. I don't know the exact date. Date's not important. One of the affiliates came to me, guy from Nigeria, and he said, "Oh, it's still around. How could it be a scam?" Okay. A friend of mine sent me a message today, and he said one of his friends, she got scammed $40,000, and her friends who also invested in Cash FX haven't been paid for over a year. But here we go to the website, it's still up and running. You can still register. They're still collecting money. So how could this be? How can they still be in business? There is even an FCA warning in the UK, right? Cash FX Group. FCA is a securities regulator for the UK. If you have any passive income opportunity that you're offering to the public in the UK, it's got to be registered with the UK. There's a lot of Americans promoting Cash FX. If it's being promoted in the States, you got to register with the American authorities. That's the SEC. If they're being promoted anywhere else in the world, they've also got to register there. If you're promoted in Canada, you got to register with the provincial securities regulators as well as the federal securities regulator. If it isn't, they can always shut you down at any given moment of time. I know a lot of network marketers are into these deals, and a lot of them tell me, "Hey, Rory, we don't care about stuff like that. We just want to see ROI." But the problem is your ROI is unsustainable, as you could see with Cash FX, right? Isn't it? Since a lot of you haven't been paid for over a year. Yes, they're paying out the network marketers, because a lot of them are still saying, "Oh, Cash FX is great," but they're only in for referral commissions. They don't care if the passive people, they bring the lambs to the slaughter so they can make a little bit of money here. You know what I got to say about that? There's a new way of thinking, and I don't think it's a smart way of thinking. There's a lot of younger generation getting involved online now, and they seem pretty brutal. A guy came to me the other day. I'm from the Generation X. I'm in my 40s, late 40s, and my parents are baby boomers. And he came to me on one of my, because I mentioned something about this, about some of the younger generation, right? There's some awesome millennials out there, but then there is a shady group of millennials out there who seem to be promoting these schemes, and they've got no heart, guys. They're bringing the lambs to the slaughter over and over just to line their pockets with referral money. There's nothing wrong with affiliate marketing as long as it's legitimate. That means you're sending someone into an affiliate marketing program, and if they went out there and did the work for affiliate marketing, generating traffic, etc., following up, stuff like that, and it's set up for the long term, then at least the people that you brought there have a chance, and then it's not a scam. But if you're telling people stuff like you could get involved with Cash FX or any other crypto. There's another one called Daisy AI, same BS over there. Another one called Barax, same spiel, right? So many of these deals out there, and the young generation getting in. I think a lot of people in their 20s, not all of you, got some awesome 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, etc. But there is a group going around, and a guy came and he says, Rory, your generation, old way of thinking. Our generation, there's more millennials out there, right? More millennials. There's the largest group of millionaires ever. I did some research on that, guys. You guys can do this for yourself. And I went to like Forbes and other big websites, entrepreneur.com, etc. You go look up these articles yourself on your downtime. And it says that millennials, right? There are some millennials who have become millionaires. Maybe 2% of all the millionaires right now, 2% are millennials. Okay, so 98% are not. And then it said that either millennials, the articles that I read, and there's like 4 or 5 of them saying giving me the same type of vibe, that millennials are either going to be the poorest generation based on cost of living, based on what they're getting paid, right? A lot of millennials can't afford, over here in Canada, a lot of millennials can't afford to leave home. They're getting in, some of them are in their late 20s, and the cost of living, cost of rent, cost of mortgage, real estate is just through the roof. And based on what they're earning at their jobs, they can't leave, right? So in these articles, it said millennials are either going to be the richest generation or the poorest. The poorest because I don't think it's the poorest, guys. And I think all of you have an opportunity. If you're a millennial right now, if you do the right things, right? Money's energy, and you've got to learn about these laws of success. They're God's own laws, Creator's laws. Everything, all success laws are universal principles. There's no way around it, whether you're a senior citizen, baby boomer like my mom and dad, right? Mommy and daddy, or you are a young gun, excited, ambitious. The laws of success are all the same. And the laws of success state that the more value that you give a person compared to how much you're taking from them in dollars, if you give that person more value than you're taking from them in dollars, then you are going to be successful. If you can, get a whole bunch of people, right? That means you're helping a whole bunch of people by giving them more value than you're taking from them. The law of wealth, guys. If you can expand wide, help a ton of people, right? If you have a job right now, how you get paid is based on the amount of families that get value from whatever service that you provide to your employer. And that equals to a paycheck every week. Online, if you can find a way to help more people, then you're going to increase the size of your paycheck over time. That's the law of success. We see it in companies like Walmart. We see it in companies like McDonald's. I see a lot of people knocking Walmart, knocking McDonald's, but every single time outside of pandemic, whenever I go to a Walmart, I try not to go there myself personally because I don't like crowds. But if I drive by a Walmart store, there's a ton of people lining up to go in. Every time I go to McDonald's, I like McDonald's burgers. Every once in a while, I have a Big Mac or a quarter pounder with cheese. But every time I go there, there's always a lineup of people in McDonald's. Why do they keep prospering? Because they give people more value than they're taking from them. And that is why so many people still give McDonald's their money when they're hungry, and they keep giving Walmart their money. What does this have to do with Cash FX? Well, I'm going back to that young fellow's comment that he said. He said, the older generation, Rory, you and your parents, you guys are stupid because, you believe in working hard. I personally don't like to work hard. I came from the trucking industry. And I always seeked out, I was a contract driver, so right off the crack, I got paid more than everyone else, had to do my own taxes, had my own incorporation, etc. But what I'm trying to say, I worked smart. My parents, on the other hand, they worked hard, but they still have wealth, guys. It's energy. Baby boomers have built the world that you are enjoying right now. Yes, we're in pandemic. Yes, people are experiencing some financial hardship because of the pandemic. It shall pass. It shall pass. But we are enjoying the labors of the previous generation before me, and that would be the baby boomers. They built the foundation that you walk on. And the generation before that, guys, fought so that you could walk free. So number one rule, have respect for your elders. Number one in rule in business, have respect. My parents taught me how to give value, how to have respect, and how to conduct myself courteously. These are the things that the new generation needs to keep going. So the young fellow came to me. He says, "Oh, Rory, you're pretty well stupid. You're believing in hard work." And as I just said, well, okay, I don't want to justify me. I always seeked out good contracts in trucking industry. When I was in the trucking industry, when I had a job, and I even created this very channel while I was making $30 and over and getting all that money because I was getting it paid direct. I wasn't an employee driver, truck driver. I was a contract driver, and I was making $30 an hour. And in my downtime, dispatch, they saw me with the camera in the trucks. They didn't care. They didn't know exactly what I was doing. They saw me in the camera, in my minivan, in my pickup. I was building this channel. I started doing reviews. People were laughing at me, saying, this guy's making videos in his car. Well, those videos turn into a prosperous channel, and the channel itself gets so much traffic, right? It creates, because I'm partnered up with some legitimate affiliate marketing programs that have been around for quite a while now, and I get multiple income streams because of this channel. So I'm thinking that's kind of smart, okay? You can't knock the older generations, but basically what he's telling me is that the newer generation is smarter than the older generation. Then I go back to Forbes. This ties right back to Cash FX. Guys, just keep listening. We'll get into the clone website in just a moment, and why it may be a telltale that they might officially scam exit. So Forbes says that either baby boomer, millennials are going to be the richest generation or the poorest. They can be the poorest generation because of the cost of living and because of what they're getting paid. Most millennials can't afford, who aren't in their 20s to even late 20s, some even early 30s, can't move out of their parents' house because of the cost of living. It's too high. That's the reason that they could be the poorest generation. As I said, silver lining in every cloud. I don't think it's going to happen. I think you guys can all be prosperous if you do the right things, okay? But based on a Forbes article that I read, so that's the reason that the author of that article claimed that they could be the poorest. And he said they could also be the richest. And here's how they could be the richest. He said they can get inheritance from Generation X parents, and especially baby boomers. So I'm like, this guy tells me the new generation they don't want to work hard. Not all of you, if you are in the young generation, but some are thinking like that working hard or doing the right thing is stupid, right? And I'm saying here, no, it's going to be the smart thing. Value for value and energy for energy. If you want to prosper, you can't rip people off for a teensy, weensy little commission. Little tale to tell with you guys. Hopefully you followed what I said and understood. If you don't, rewind the video and watch it again. So The warning signs were here. Look at this. Published November 12, 2019. CashFX Group. According to the FCA in the UK, we believe that this firm has been providing financial services or products in the UK without our authorization. Find out why, especially weary dealing with these unauthorized firm, and how to protect yourself. So they issued that November 2020. Okay. Now let me go to the Scam Alert Global article here that someone shared with me today. Do not ignore, it has come to our attention that there is another clone site of a known scam called CashFX Group. This is the CEO here, CEO Lopez. This time everything is virtually identical. In the past, we have witnessed operators of scam companies create clones as they are about to pull an exit without the following examples. So Worldway Capital, they did the same thing. Created Extra World Pro. Testline created Rypex Trade. Forrise created Forrise.uk. Now this, according to Scam Alert Global, and you guys from Scam Alert Global, send me more stuff, and we'll make some more videos on your findings. Some pretty interesting findings here today. So that's the original CashFX Group. The whole problem with this idea, I'll put an X on it. A lot of people are in for investment. They're not showing any proof of it. They're showing all these. I've seen a whole bunch of videos, people going to events, getting excited. And they had a whole wall of screens. It's a smoke and mirror show. If in truth, if they had real legitimate trading guys, people want to believe what they want to believe. Some people are going to say, hey, Rory, you're full of it. We don't believe you. You're lying. Even though, look at how many warning signs that you guys are getting, right? At the event, these guys were up looking at the wall, and they're like, look, it has to be legit. But people want to see what they want to see. Isn't that the case? So this is a smoke and mirror show, right? Softwares that run these software programs that are displaying bars and graphs. Most people have no clue. I don't know what this means. But if they were legal and legitimate, they would have registered with they would have registered CashFX Group with the FCA. They would have registered with the SEC. That means it's they would show their certificate proudly. That would bring more revenue into Lopez's pocket, right? But the reason that I say that, I want to put a big red X here, that they have network marketing guys. No financial institution that offers securities offering to the public has network marketing built into it. That's a red flag right there. That's what creates the revenue. So if they were legit, they'd go to the FCA and they'll register and they'll say, well, we have a trading team, we have a trading bot, and then FCA will say, okay, no problem. Just let us audit your company and let us prove that you're getting revenue from where you claim you're getting revenue, and that's your trading bot and trading team and trading revenue, etc. And the reason that they can't register is because if they go to the FCA and say, well, we have referral commissions and we have network marketers, and these are the guys that keep us in business, they would just get laughed out of the building. They're not able to register. That's why none of them are none of the Ponzi's are registered. Okay, so CashFX Group, that's the original website, and this is the clone that Scam Alert Global is talking about. Okay, One World Investment. So based on their findings, it's happened already, and in just 3, most likely it's happened in more than that, more companies. But Worldway Capital created this, Testline created Rypex Trade, Forrise created Forrise UK. I have no clue why they would create a clone. Maybe to say that, hey, we had hackers come in, clone our website, right? Let's see the About Us. Let's see if we see the CEO, Mr. Lopez. Yeah. Here you are, right? And that's him right there. So Scam Alert Global makes some sense here. And the sense that I'm making from it is DDoS attack. I'm thinking they're going to pull a scam runner exit. That means now the network marketers are going to stop getting paid. They're not going to cry because most likely they're marketing 10 other different deals all at the same time. But like I said, if you're a network crypto marketer and you're bringing people into the deal just to rip them off so you can get a teensy-weensy, I know little teensy-weensy commissions can add up if you funnel a lot of traffic into your affiliate links. But the money doesn't stay, guys. Right? There's no value that you're giving the end user, which is the passive investor. They're just going to get ripped off. So whenever you make money like that, even if you're a millennial, right? As I said, my kids are millennials. Or I didn't say that. I have 2 beautiful sons. 3, if you include my dog Rico. They're all millennials. But the millennial that I spoke about that gave me that awful comment last week, that's not smart, guy, thinking like that. Smart is you learn traffic and all that stuff and keep funneling people into things that they can prosper, not where they're going to lose. Because if you're giving them a lot less than you're taking from them, it's not going to be good for you in the long run. You're just going to, if you make any money like that, even these company owners, the money, they're just going to burn through. There's a lot of heavy hitters. I see them on Facebook all the time. And it seems like they're marketing 10, I call them pump and dump marketers. They market 10 different deals because they burn through the money so fast it just doesn't stay. My baby boomer mother, she's got 3 houses. 1 she lives in, 2 the other ones are just investment properties. Nowadays, you can't afford to buy these houses right here in Canada. 2 are in the capital city, Ottawa, Ontario, and 1 is right over here in the Greater Toronto area. The houses are worth they're around $1 million each, guys. $1 million in Canadian, which is about, $800,000 US. But the new generation coming up, who the hell is going to go out there, get paid $25 an hour if you're lucky to make that, or $20 an hour, and qualify for an $800,000 to $1 million mortgage? Do you see what I'm saying here, guys? So you don't want to do stupid stuff by promoting stupid stuff that's ripping people off. You're just gonna, if you make any money that way, you're gonna burn through the money. Eventually, you're gonna create enough karma for yourself, and if you got away from your job, you're gonna end up back at your job or a worse situation because of the law of cause and effect. So it's not that smart to think like that. Definition refers to both executed deed, work, action, act, and the object intent. Karma means, so whatever you put out, okay, whatever you put out, good or bad, put out good energy, you're going to have good energy come back to you. If you put out bad energy, even if you don't feel so good right now because the money's flowing, it doesn't stay like that. This is God's own law, guys. A lot of people don't believe in this. Most people are going to say karma only exists somewhere in India. And the Indian younger generation right now, they don't believe in it. Most of them don't even believe in it themselves. But it can affect, it can and will affect your life. So to me, that's not so smart. Okay. So, pretty well in a nutshell, this concludes this Cash FX update, guys. The only reason Cash FX is they're still up and running and still taking people's money right now is because of the network marketers who are thinking they're savvy, who still don't either believe in the law of karma or or they don't care about it. That's negligent and that's ignorant. It will come back and hurt you. Okay, let's close off this Cash FX scam exit video with this TrustPilot review. Sometimes you get some decent reviews. Most of the time it's just bullshit, but a lot of affiliates here, and then they even have bots. But look at this one here. You can tell the real ones. Over the years of internet marketing, I have never seen anything like Cash FX. its transparency and respect to its members, it's on another level. Since I joined this great company, they have never missed out on a weekly payment. It has been a win-win. I don't know if this person has any common sense here. They should have given it a 5-star rating and not a 1-star. Maybe they had it opposite. This most likely are other affiliates. Okay, this one person, let's look at this one here. Darren. This is a scam. Think about it for 1 minute. If it was that good, why aren't governments and big companies using it? Okay. Okay, he's a bit of a long story. Let's go look. I don't want to look at all the great experiences. At the beginning of this video, I told you guys about someone who I know, a friend of a friend. She lost 40K and she has other friends who've lost more and they haven't been paid for over a year. Look at all the affiliates thinking that they're savvy. I don't know. You see, they don't give a damn because they just want to get people into the deal and get their referral commissions. Here a person says no matter what they tell you, they are not the broker agency to trade with. Only TrustPilot has a feature for media uploads. I would have uploaded evidence of how I was ripped off. A total. So some person lost. Joe lost $105,000 last year. That boggles my mind, guys. I see there's a legitimate affiliate marketing programs out there, and the same people will come and tell you, oh, I can't afford $2,500. But the same people will go and remortgage their homes and pull $105,000 US and get ripped off. Boggles my mind. But people are people. I wouldn't advise anyone to invest, according to Alexis, as I had withdrawal issues with them. This page is littered with fake positive reviews. Okay. And some others advertising. Some recovery services are scams too. Just a warning. Common sense, guys. You should do the same still. I don't mind sharing what I know if it helps. Look at this here. Oh, man. Come on. Assets Recovery Alliance. Be careful. These guys must be asking the people who got ripped off already to get ripped off more. Another scam company run by dishonest team. I made an initial huge deposit after reading good reviews, and when I got to the point of withdrawal, it pulled an exit. Okay. This is another bullshit review. So many bullshit reviews. This is one about trying to get people into something else. Recovery, those are bigger scams. Beware. No matter what they tell you. My journey with this company started months ago. Pandemic. 40,000. Was really eager about investing. After first month, expecting to make my first withdrawal, but they told me to wait 7 working days so the payment can be properly affected. Nothing was paid in my account after a long wait. I wrote several mails to support but got no response. Yet another scam. They are leeches, according to John. Take your money. Investing here means throwing money away. Any program that's offering you securities and they have network marketing, it's a donation site for the anonymous people. Most of them are anonymously owned. People overseas. You guys are building some other person's dream and you're throwing your money away. That's what I'm saying. Rory's saying here, guys, because I keep seeing it happening. And this gentleman here, John, saying it as well. Okay. I'm going to close this off, and most likely they're going to scam out now. They've got so many warning signs, but by hook or crook, somehow these savvy network marketers who are thinking they're being smart for now are still suckering some suckers for an unpleasant experience. So only time will tell. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they say, hey guys, DDoS attack. Maybe they'll see this video and change their story around. But there's a pattern. One World Investment Company are going to say someone hacked our database, and now we are officially going out of business, or something like that. Or maybe they might blame it on some stupid idea like, oh, it's Mirror Trading International. I've seen some other Ponzi's do that. I don't know how they justify saying stuff. All kind of crazy stuff, guys. All kinds of crazy stuff. So I'll monitor this Cash FX program, and I'll give you an update when I get some more info. Thank you for watching. If you're here and you're maybe tired of all the frustration, getting ripped off, scam after scam, if you're looking for a legitimate way to make money online, my #1 recommended system, you'll find a link to that underneath this video, first link in the description. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please like this video, please share this video, subscribe to the channel, and even click on the bell notification icon. That way when I go live, you'll get access to my freshly created content that can help you. Take care, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Adios.